Hi, let's talk about a new film called The Wolf of Snow Hollow. The Wolf of Snow Hollow is a film written, directed and starring a chap called Jim Cummins, not the voice actor. It's about a small town where every full moon there starts up a series of brutal murders where the bodies are totally mutilated and bits go missing. The local sheriff's department, run by head sheriff Robert Forrester, are struggling to deal with this as it's not something that really happens in their area. His son, played by Jim Cummins, is kind of in line to take over from the sheriff's department from his father, who's on the verge of retirement. He's got some health problems and he's just getting on in years. He's also trying to manage a teenage daughter who's going off to uni, a bitter divorced wife, and keep in line his team of deputies. All of this sort of keeps adding more and more stress to him. He's also a recovering alcoholic. It's implied that the murders are by a werewolf, and you see in snippets of the murders in the film that a werewolf would appear to be committing these murders, and the werewolf costume looks good for the moments you see it. But what this is really about is him and the pressure constantly building on him, the stress constantly building on him. And there's one or two montages, little short montages, where you see sort of a section of his day and all the things that he has to put up with, and it's the music and the images all serve to very quickly increase that pressure on him, and you feel it. You feel like, I can see why this guy's going to lose his temper, I can see why he's going to be a dick to someone, and it really comes across really well. It's the kind of film where I won't spoil the ending as to who or what is committing these crimes, but it doesn't matter. What matters is following this guy's story through it. It's interesting. It's really well written. I thought, I watched it, didn't have any expectations, and then I was enjoying it, and my wife, who wasn't going to watch it at all, just sat down and started watching it because she was drawn in by it. The acting is good throughout. You've got little jokes and little asides, but it's totally black humour through it. I didn't really think there was any sort of big set-up punchline kind of bits, which is what you want, and you need that level of lightness, because in real life there's still a level of lightness in real life, and it's something that if you come across it to either stream like I did, or to, it comes on telly in later years, watch it. It's just different and interesting and very enjoyable, because it's not one of those kind of films that fits in one box. The sort of camera work on it is really good as well. There's shots where they sort of insert things in the background and the foreground, and they mess with your idea of what you're looking at, that really pay off, and it's really subtle to the point where you don't realise you're looking at a sort of composited shot until you've absorbed it and digested it, and you go, hang on a minute, what's that about? Even the transitions are good. I just think it's a really good film that probably should have been on at the cinema, just so people could enjoy it and get more publicity. In the total absence of any other major releases, and I don't think this would have been a major release since it's a low budget film, but this would have probably made a bit of a dent, and people would have been talking about it under normal circumstances anyway. Let me know what you think if you've seen it, and please feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.